Welcome everyone to my channel called Harbi Kafir, brought to you by the Dar el Harb Center for Islamic Studies, and me, your host, Harbi Kafir. So however you found this channel, it's my most fervent hope you'll return to learn more about the ideology that attempts to pass itself off as the religion of peace, Islam, and how it affects us folks known in Islam as Kafirs. I mentioned during the last video that I needed to do an episode about Surah 65 verse 4 because of what it is used to justify in Dar el Islam. Well, here it is. Hopefully you are up for information that is way off on the sicko scale. First off, here is the verse in question from Robert Spencer's The Critical Quran in its entirety. It is from a surah entitled The Divorce, or At-Talaq in Arabic, where Allah sets forth waiting periods for men wanting to dissolve their marriages. And I'm quoting here. And for those among your women who are past the age of menstruation, if you doubt, their period will be 3 months, along with those who do not yet menstruate. And for those who are with child, their period will be until they bring forth their burden. And whoever keeps his duty to Allah makes his course easy for him. The part of this verse that should concern all of us, whether you consider yourself a kafir or not, is buried in the middle of this passage as decreed by Allah, as recited by the final prophet, bless his little heart, which goes, along with those who do not yet menstruate. Those who do not yet menstruate? Exactly who are these wives who do not yet menstruate? I'll tell you who they are. They are little girls. That is who those who do not yet menstruate are. So with that short passage in the Quran, the perfect holy word of Allah, which is not to be disputed, the God of Islam decrees that men are allowed to marry and divorce little girls, which means have sexual intercourse with little girls. I'm not going to get into all the hadith that give a plethora of examples of Muhammad's pedophilia proclivities, but let's just say there is ample documentation that Allah's final prophet had a wife that was years away from puberty. As I've mentioned before, her name was Aisha, and she was supposedly Muhammad's favorite of all his 9 wives. So what am I getting at for us Kafirs is, unless you want pedophilia codified, which I surely hope you don't, then you don't want Islam Sharia law getting a foothold in America. We aren't just talking about bacon and free speech here, folks. We're talking about your daughters and granddaughters. Do you like the idea that one day some decrepit old farts will be allowed to rape your great-granddaughters because a 7th century caravan robbing slave trader was told by a voice that came to him who said it was okay? Really? Well, please enjoy your multicultural fantasy. Maybe they'll kill you last. But for the rest of us wanting a safe America for all children, I'm here to warn anyone who will listen what will come with submission to Islam and the implementation of Sharia. And we really don't want that here, do we, my fellow Kafirs? Please leave your comments below, and remember, no Islam, my fellow Kafirs, so there is no submission.
Allah